toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Spartans will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Chavez. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Horned Frogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Slater. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the San Jose State Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. But they've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Off the play fake. Quick completion on the out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking to throw on 1st down. Interception, that total goes to 16. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He holds one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He uncorks one deep. He's got it inside the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Allison. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Slams ahead. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Second down, they'll go to the air. Big fella moving. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. The official says no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can... And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The Spartans in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On the run, it's Allison. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Navy handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
Fires to the big fella.
One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And the Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Slater. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Zings it complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he'll make the catch at the 15. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Touchdown, Spartans! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And as time runs out here in the second quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll give it to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch down the right side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man to the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Uncorks one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13. He's got it on the left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Flying down the left side. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 5 over Louisiana Tech. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, with the offense set up in pretty good field position. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job.
Turning it on. Red pass hits complete. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. On on the run. It's Allison. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Sets up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Spartans! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never... And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the two-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the single back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? To the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Surging forward on the sneak. Touchdown, San Jose State! And the route is on. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
TCU 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Got the 1st down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On target over the middle. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
They'll go to the toss. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. A whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. To the ground to try to move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Jumped on top of the pile. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Spartans. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick-6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Got it in the middle, it's Slater. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.